I'm so sorry I voted for Trump. I didn't know he was going to take away Social Security from 150-year-olds. That he was going to defund trans operas in Colombia. If I had known, I would not have voted for him.
You told me that you voted for President Trump in 2024. Do you regret that decision? ¿Te arrepientes esa decisión?
Yes, 100%.
Why do you regret that decision?
That's because it's nothing that's true. It's not true. He say he go to catch the delincuentes. Criminals, yeah. And right now, he don't follow to criminals. He go to specific to Latino people. The DHS come specific to me and catch to me, not other people.
It's crazy how it's only been a month and Trump supporters are already regretting their vote. We told you so.
Harry, I don't know who the fuck woke up, looked you in your face, and told you that lie today. It was probably Parker. But the only thing that we regret is not getting him in office sooner. You see our country right now? Do we have a president? Does he know he's president? Not a single regret, sis. And matter of fact, we are counting down the days because Inauguration Day cannot get here quick enough. Harry, stop letting Dean and Parker whisper those sweet nothings into your ear because I can confidently say not a single regret was had. I just hope we make it to January 20th. I love you guys, and I will see you in the next one.
All right, welcome back. First of all, I want to base on MAGA, majorly Trump supporters, because lately or some couple of months ago, they have been regretting on why they believed in Trump. They are regretting on why they voted for red. And now they are admitting that they were wrong. They were wrong for not choosing Kamala and believing in Trump because they believe that a black woman can't rule America. All right, they thought like a white man who is the only one who is strong, who is caring, who is understanding, who will help them, who will be there for them. But now they are now admitting that they made a mistake to believe in Trump. All right, so I don't know why they are regretting for this, but they were the one who did this on purpose for a reason. They meant something for voting red, you know. But now they said that. What do you think that can help you in terms of difficulty? You will know who is there for you or not, because Trump in his difficulty, MAGA was there for him. MAGA believed in him. MAGA came out and supported him, gave him their all. But now Trump, after him getting the power, after him winning the votes, Trump chose to live his life and forget about his supporters. I don't know what to think about the video. Tell me, do you think that MAGA or Americans are really regretting this, or they're just being delusional about this? Because did they really regret, or they did this on purpose and they know what they were doing? Meanwhile, comment here, tell me, what do you think about the video? Subscribe here, like the video, and now let's watch the video.
Democrats say Republicans regret voting for Trump. I don't know what Republican y'all talking about, because I'm a Republican and I do not regret voting for Trump at all. If anything, I actually like what he's doing. I think he completed like 96% of all of his campaign promises within the first 3 months. Signing executive orders left and right, trying to get illegal immigrants up out of the country. Interest rates are down, gas prices are down, oil prices are down. What are we not liking about him right now? Vietnam is trying to get their tariff from 90% down to 0%. A lot of countries are coming to the table trying to reduce their tariffs. South Korea, Japan's trying to figure out what they're going to do. Companies are moving back to America. You got Honda's trying to build factories in America. You got, even Apple is trying to invest in America. So I'm trying to figure out what is going on to where Democrats feel like Republicans are not supporting the country, the president. I'm supporting the president. I don't know what y'all think. What? Because he put a tariff on China, 25% tariff on China, 25% tariff on Canada, 25% tariff on Mexico, so that they can't send their products to Canada and Mexico and circumvent the tariff. What? Oh, because they put a 34% tariff on us and we said we're going to put a 50% tariff on them. Okay. Other than that, what? I'm rocking with him. They want to do a retaliatory tariff. He want to do a 50% tariff. Okay. Let's see how this going to go. You know what I mean? We are one of the biggest consumer basis in the
This cannot be a surprise to you, can it? Trump supporters, Trump voters are regretting their vote. NBC did an interview with a woman who's 63 years old, who's the caretaker of her 26-year-old daughter, who relies on SNAP benefits. I don't know exactly what the girl's issue is, but she relies on these SNAP benefits just to survive, day-to-day survival. She's the 63-year-old woman sitting back and saying, well, why are they doing this with the ballroom? There's $350 million being spent there. And that's supposed to be private donations, which obviously it's not, because Trump came out last week and said, well, the military is heavily involved. That's your tax dollars. That's my tax dollars. Don't tell me that's being privately funded when the military's involved. Well, this woman's starting to wonder why in the world these people are donating all this money to this ballroom that only a handful of people are ever going to be able to use when we've got people across the country waiting for their SNAP benefits to be paid out. Now, there's a judge that came out and said you have to pay out these SNAP benefits. Didn't say when it had to be done. He said it had to be done expeditiously. Okay, well, all right, when is expeditious? A week? 3 weeks? I mean, the day before Thanksgiving? How's that going to work out? No one's ever come out and said you have to do it, and you have to do it by such and such a time. It has to be done expeditiously. And what's Trump doing? Said he's going to go ahead and do it, but they don't have enough money because it costs $8 to $9 billion a month for the Supplemental Nutrition Assistance Program, SNAP benefits, EBT cards, whatever it is you want to call it in your state. Well, he's got to be able to come up with the money somewhere. The judge ordered, hey, you came up with the money to pay ICE. You came up with the money to pay the military. Come up with the money to pay the SNAP program. And you know what? He hasn't come up with a plan yet. They're all still sitting back there wringing their hands going, well, I wonder when we have to do it, if we have to do it at all. I hope you get your best.
Now you see, there's some people who that you can never take them away from Trump, no matter what you say. They will still wake up in the morning and they're like, Trump is doing his best. Trump is doing he's playing his role in his government. They can never be convinced by anything that they are getting voting for Trump. No, they are okay with the voting for Trump, no matter what. All right, I don't know about the first guy who saw that before I did the reaction on the video. I don't know if he's gay or what, but he has applied some lipstick on his lips. He has trimmed his eyebrows and he has some curled hair. That guy, I don't know if he's gay or not. I don't know. I think Trump government supports gayism, right, in America. All right, that's what Trump was thinking of introducing in Africa, Kenya, majorly, with the President William Ruto, but it failed because Kenyan can never associate with the gayism in the country. But the gayism team are the one trying to support Trump no matter what it takes. They are there to stand by, support Trump in his absence. They believe that Trump is the only man who can change their life. People believe that because if I'm voting for Trump, the next 1 year I'll have my own house, I'll have my own car, I have everything figured out. All right, but now they are facing things in a very, very different way. They facing what they were never thought of facing in their life, because they were thinking of that Trump will make their life a bit easier. Trump will create jobs for them. Trump will give them opportunities in the offices. Trump will lower economy a bit for them to afford everything they want in life. But now Trump is making them regret on why they voted for him. Trump is making some feel like Trump made a mistake to be in the office. Trump convinced them, but now he ain't doing anything according to how he was saying. Now Trump really played them. Trump really lied to them. Now they admit that they were wrong for choosing somebody else over their own self-interest. All right, so they need a change. They need to see somebody who comes in the government to help them, to be there to fight for them, to stand by for them. All right, next clip, I'll come back.
There's a whole lot of white people who are now upset that they voted for Trump. So I just want to point out this lesson and thing we do in the black community, where we say all skin folk and kin folk. Y'all voted for that man because he's white and you didn't want to see a black woman become the president. And now you see all skin folk and kin folk. I don't feel sorry for y'all at all.
There will come a day when most Democrats realize this truth, that Trump wasn't really a bad guy. He was actually a good guy. And they're going to make a video saying this: I'm so sorry, Trump. I had no idea. I thought you were racist, all kinds of horrible things, until I realized that the media was brainwashing me. It was hard for me to understand how a major news network would just do that on purpose. But they did. They lied to me. They lied to everybody. And for the reason that we still can't talk about now, but thank you for fighting for our country. Thank you for fighting for our freedom. And if people don't see now, after you even took a bullet and still want to run for president, that you deeply care and love your country, I don't know what it's going to take. But I apologize, and I have deep respect for you. I used to get so triggered, and it just doesn't make any sense. It never did. Some of us will make this video, and some of us never will. Some of us will admit this, and some of us won't. It won't matter. In the end, what matters most is that we come together as a country, one nation under God, indivisible. Indivisible, which means we're not divided. With liberty and justice for all. That's our country. Don't let them divide us. Stand on the side of leaders who are fighting for you. I'm sorry I judged you, Trump, and I was completely wrong when I was a Democrat, when I was liberal. I'm not conservative or Republican either. I'm more of a libertarian. It doesn't matter. Stand behind people who are fighting for you, for your rights, for your freedom. Because if we lose that, our country will fall. But it's thanks to good people like Trump.
If you feel hopeless right now, I'm here to say some Trump supporters are actually regretting their votes. Estimates as high as 1 in 4 people who voted for Trump regret their votes. And on anonymous forums like Reddit, people have poured out their feelings about how much they regret voting for him. People like farmers who have been upset that they're not getting support and money is going to Argentina instead of them. Young voters who feel manipulated by the MAGA movement. And centrists who aren't necessarily committed to a political party have all expressed serious remorse over their vote. The fact that people are admitting that they're not happy with the election and the way things have been with Trump is a serious step in the right direction. As you know, in most cults, people who speak out against the leader are seriously punished. They're ostracized and experience a lot of hostility, which typically prevents them from speaking out in the first place. So although it may feel hopeless and like fascism has been descending upon us for a few years, there actually is a sign of some progress. That's why it's so important to have conversations with these people. If you're a white person and you have family who are Trump supporters, this is a really good time to try to get through to them, especially because a lot of Republicans want the Epstein files to be released, which could be used as a way to find common ground with them and convince them to not be MAGA anymore. Still have a long way to go, but the fact that his approval
Let me base on women. I find that women are the one who really regret all these things. You know, a woman is somebody has a family matters. And without support from the outside, some of them can never stand this. Whenever a lady or a woman has somebody supporting them, like a man providing for them, making the life a bit easier, that's the one they will support. That's the one they will stand for. That's the one they will just go and be there for him as well. So the women who are single mothers, the women who are just all women, they believed in Trump, but Trump failed the entire America, failed everyone, failed rich, failed poor, failed middle class, failed working class. He failed everyone. So there's no one to stand here and tell them that Trump didn't fail anybody. He failed everyone. Right? So we don't have to sit here still blaming on him. We need to find a solution. We need to find a way out of this, because if we don't find a way out of this, we'll live for the next years complaining, crying, and regretting for voting for Trump. But now life has to continue. Life has to be the way it is. All right, life will never wait for anybody. Life has to continue the way it is. Being a man, and this is Global. Subscribe here. Tell me, do you think that MAGA are really regretting voting for Trump, or they're just overreacting on this matter? They're just overdoing this. They're just mad that this thing is hurting them personal. Tell me, comment below. Subscribe here, like the video, and share the video also. Peace be with you, and I'm out. Until next time, I love you and be blessed.